Good morning everyone, I'm Nika Bolambao from Group 2. So today we will tackle about the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. So what is OECD? Well, the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development is a unique forum where the governments of 30 market democracies work together to address the economic, social, and governance challenges of globalization as well as to exploit its opportunities. The most encompassing club of the richest countries in the world is the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, or the OECD, with 35 member states as of 2016, with Latvia as its latest member. It is highly influential despite the group having little formal power. This emanates from the member countries' resources and economic power. The OECD, or the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, was derived from the Organization for European Economic Cooperation, or the OEEC, that was established in 1948 to monitor American and Canadian contributions under the Marshall Plan. The organization provides a setting where governments can compare policy experiences, seek answers to common problems, identify good practice, and coordinate domestic and international policies. Additionally, the OECD collects, analyzes, and reports on economic growth data for its members. This gives them the knowledge to further their prosperity and fight poverty. It also balances the impact of economic growth on the environment. Also, it is a forum where peer pressure can act as a powerful incentive to improve policy and which produces internationally agreed instruments, decisions, and recommendations in areas where multilateral agreement is necessary for individual countries to make progress in globalized economy. So when was OECD created? Well, the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, or the OECD, was created on September 30, 1961. The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, or the OECD, has 30 members. These include Austria, Belgium, Denmark, Iceland, Ireland, Italy, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, and Switzerland. The leader of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, or the OECD, is Matthias Cormann. The headquarters of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, or the OECD, is the Château de la Mouette in Paris, France. Lastly, the OECD helps governments to foster prosperity and fight poverty through economic growth, financial stability, trade and investment, technology, innovation, entrepreneurship, and development cooperation. Also, it helps member countries to formulate economic and social policies and ensure that the environmental implications of economic and social development are taken into account. Lastly, it creates jobs for everyone, social equity, and achieving clean and effective governance.